the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Be the first to know Nsem-Pii na oguso awhwe. Aye Otumfuɔ osetutu opemso the second. And the duemi Nsem-Pii abeto honoma wode aye na no nsema todwa. Na ne nsema woka no aye ni breso kwan so papa isim se asanteman dana koma so no emre bi ode to ye amanyofo anim se omoma omasante sem ho hia wo mo. Yes, na sisi no the World Bank in fact omo pay a visit to a menhia na omo visit ni mo no na Otumfuɔ etimi ede nsema todwa na nsema ode todwa na dala koma so papa we de o kan brofum opoton kama because omo besra no me abrofo omo titwi tineze wo se wo poto na nsema ode atodwa no wo se wo tibi anibre aba whom say His Excellency the President of the Republic, as you say, Waba John Dramani Mahama, and Abba or expect to say, I just should puntu beban asante memu na asante seme hiani kabwa. But Otumfuɔ de atudwa say, she said when who say, Obin kase eye pudo nshi nemo pudo we de enya hye wi anesa na ode atudwa che say ehu behia say amount for especially investors beba Ashanti region especially Kumasi say omo be project bia dia boy Santeman no omo set authority no wo eye the Ashanti region ohia no ba bia bio say omo boa Asante in fact omo fa eye ni ti no emra the Ashanti region especially Kumasi na bibia na nintuam na ohunu nia eko eno na ede nsem bebre ena eba manfo bi twu na no ewo fom ebi kire se isim se Otumfuɔ pese wote ne ho na oye a country in a country but in some woka no eto asomu a isim se ne eye kingdom na na se na henie no eso na tre na by na eye recognizable ewo eye wiase amansa nyina nti no ohun se it will be very prudent say obe make that request say the beya bitima boa na asanteman puntuo no wode busi ne na beti ne konso se de be boa no na onso enya puntuo aba eye ne mamu anase eye bebia ono so ohuni se eye adepa a be boa asanteman nyina tumi kotie Otumfuɔ no disemo a body tudwa in fact o kan sem bebre the likes of eye ona wetima ba abeboa the development about asanteman no bo bia aba so nemum o make emphatic statement say right now no asanteman ye ne dia ntino obe make sure say puntu bia no ono obehwe amanaba ewo no nko na kwan mu enye obia akwan mu tumi nti asema Otumfuɔ editowia.
You've done that with the school feeding, which I appreciate. I remember when I talked to them about they had withdrawn the 180 million at that time, and I said I should take it before I go back to Ghana. So I got it.
Joe.
And then budgetary support also was withdrawn at that time. You had allocated 500 million for budgetary support, but you said because of the economic situation, the energy situation, you withdraw. That was withdrawn.
Joe.
So these are all issues that I want us to revisit, and by that I will talk to you later on quietly for us to look at it.
Joe.
There are other issues that I'll discuss with you privately for us to know the way forward.
Joe.
That is in the generality of Ghana. I want us to look at it again to see the way we can move on and all that.
Joe.
Coming to the local one, Kumasi is a vibrant city, population-wise, everything-wise, the commercial hub of Ghana.
Joe.
And so looking at the project that you're suggesting, rapid transport section, I have interest in that, yes. I know JICA started with a feasibility some time ago, and then it's developed to the World Bank here where we can then put it in fruition. It's been on the drawing board for some time, 2015 and all that. The bureaucracy is something that I don't like at all, you see.
Joe.
And therefore, we have to push it now. The population has increased very much. We have all these transport vehicles, different ones, all moving, fighting for space.
Joe.
And that doesn't help with the economic development of the city at all, because everybody is clamoring going to the center. The buses are, the trotro, all these things are there. And if you calculate in terms of how many hours are they cost to do business,
Jump.
in terms of diesel, petrol, and all those things, you find that it's costing the economy so much that it's something that we may have to look at. And then the employment that it creates also
Jump.
in relation to having a rapid transportation. The 28-kilometer one from Ejuso down to a Buakwa section, for example, if we could have that rapid transport and the movement of goods, passengers and everything,
Jump.
and then the ease with which we can do business together, it's something that we may have to look at seriously. I don't know what is the country director can tell. I don't know what has delayed this, but the project office, we should own it. It should be here. The project shouldn't be running from Accra when you have a project in Kumasi. The project unit should be here, and the project coordinator must also be resident here,
Jump.
so that at least the stakeholders, the district assemblies, that will be able to coordinate with them to know how it goes. So these are issues that I want us to look at properly to bring it to fruition. Because if we don't do that, I've always said that it takes time for the World Bank to take a decision. Bureaucracy, going to the desk of this one, approving and all that. But this one, we know the reason why we need that.
Jump.
Therefore, why can't we implement it? 2025 is about 10 years we've been talking about this. If we had done it earlier, it would have helped with the economy, it would have helped with employment. We have the available human resources. All these young ones are all university graduates and others here.
Jump.
We have the KNUST producing all these students and all those things. So, in terms of development, if we have the infrastructure, then everything will be fine. I cannot depend on the politicians for my development. I don't want to depend on them. So let's have a social contract and then we do it.
Jump.
So, President, so this is something that I want us to look closely and then do it. I don't know the team, but I want to meet the team after they've left so I know who are working on this rapid transport thing, so that we can take it up further. And then if I have to go to the Accra office for them to take me to Washington to defend, then we look at it and do it properly.
Jump.
President, I hope when you go back, you allocate some money for that, so we know, so the country director can do it for us.
Jump.
I thank you for this visit, but we'll continue further with other discussions.
Jump.
Thank you so very much. Ghana is a priority for the World Bank. In terms of financial support to the region that I'm leading, Ghana comes number 3 in terms of net commitment as we speak. The number 1 being Nigeria for obvious reason, the size of the population, etc. Cote d'Ivoire is the number 2, but Ghana is very, very close.
I know.
It's almost the same amount. And our program here in Ghana covers almost every development area, spanning from education to agriculture, but with energy at the center of whatever we are doing, because no transformation in the development area could happen without energy. And Ghana has a unique potential on energy that will be critical for finding development solution to Ghana development issue, but also allowing Ghana to be part of the development solution of the neighboring countries. Whenever I travel in a country like Burkina Faso, Togo, and we start to discuss about energy, then we'll maybe spend more time on how Ghana can help unlock the challenge that they face. So, and this is also one of the reasons why the new World Bank president has decided to focus on energy as engine for development. He will organize on January 27 and 28 2 big events in Dar es Salaam in Tanzania. The first will bring together all the ministers of energy, and the second day will bring the head of state of African countries across the continent, from the north to the south to the eastern, western, and southern. And I had the privilege to discuss this the day before yesterday with His Excellency John Mahama, and I hope that he'll be able to go there himself. We have to recognize that recently the implementation of our program, of energy program in Ghana, didn't go smoothly for several reasons that we have also discussed during my mission. To come back to Kumasi specifically and the program, I fully agree with you. To be close to where the issues are, the team who's in charge of preparing, supervising the project should be also there. So, and this is also part of the new dynamic that we are trying to put in place in the World Bank, and that we are calling Better Bank, a bank that aims at accelerating a program that exists already, but also that will be using its convening power to try to mobilize even more resources for the country. And also to make sure that what we do is based on the country need and country specific, and that also our team are very, very, very close to the country. And we have done this at the level of Ghana, where we have the country director, and not only the country director based, but most of our managers who are working on the different areas in West Africa are based in Ghana. This is the case, for instance, of Magu, who are our practice manager for the urban sector. So the sector is in charge of this bus rapid transit project. So, and she is, of course, supported by several teams. The second is also the deputy director, Michel, who is based in Accra, the energy program coordinator, Druma, who are based. Those are few. There are so many people now who are based in Accra and who are, because we want to use Accra as a hub for many West Central African countries, taking advantage also of connectivity that is much easier, in Ghana than compared to some other countries in the West Central Africa. For this operation that we are talking about, we are discussing on what are the bottlenecks that have to be fixed in order to complete the preparation of the project, but also what are the other mechanisms that we have to put in place so that when the project is approved, its implementation cannot be delayed. A program like this one, our goal is to be involved on long-term basis. In Senegal, where we have done the first BRT in West Africa, we are already working on the second BRT. So this is also our intention for Ghana, in particular for Kumasi, and we took note of the feedback that you have given us. We will work on it, and I'm sure that we'll be able to find some practical and pragmatic solution to it.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you. And by this, I'm
Nsem-Pii TV